Collins, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Well, Coach, coming out of the All-Star break, a lot of teams seem to be getting their second win.
Yeah, this time of the season is for fresh starts. The All-Star break lets guys step away from the game and get refreshed, not just physically, but mentally. Well, you set him up, and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
Pass to Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Williams. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Sharp against Simons. And that one's good. Sharp.
Well, it seems like all of these guys come into the league now with great handles, and Sharp is no exception.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Much to the fans' delight, Stan, Shaedon Sharp's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I spoke with the Bulls head coach for a bit. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Buzelis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
For 3, here's Lillard. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 1. And there's Collins on the assist by MP.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
For 3, here's Lillard. Kept alive. Second chance effort. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
He's got that quick twitch. Lillard not afraid to go up through bodies.
You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
Now here's Simons, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. To the wing, right side. Here's Kamara. No good with the triple. Chicago trailing here. Here's Collins. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And all right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
He's such a great scorer. Simons can carry an offense for a stretch. Now he's working on the night-to-night consistency.
On the court right now for Portland, it's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Toumani Camara out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Williams in at the center position.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Pass to Simons. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Yep, that one goes.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look for the ball.
Krejci's checked in for Thibault.
Lineup for the Trailblazers, Krejci.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the half. Back to Henderson. No one near him. Rebound by the Bulls.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Here's Henderson. Chicago making their last shot. Offensive rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Sexton's checked in for Chicago.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
And the free throw, no good. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Krejci. Yet to see a basket.
Tipped. When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great time.
Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Henderson scanning the floor. Rebound by the Bulls. Buzelis has got 5 rebounds in the game. On the take, banked it in off the glass. Buzelis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Looking agile on the attack. It's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
And stolen by Sexton. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bulls out in front, up by 4. And we'll see you back here after.
The Trailblazers, 39.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. We've got Zach Collins, Patrick Williams out there with Buzelis. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's MP in at the 1. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Back to Lillard. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder. Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I love how decisive Lillard is, giving the defense no time to react off the dribble.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the clock.
And the 3 off target. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simons got 6 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Pass to Kamara. Now Sharp. Here's Avdia. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. He's got 7.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
MP, the pass to Simons. Back to MP. Miller outside. On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Sharp. Simons' shot is good.